Okay, this is pretty exciting. I'm working on my Panga here, and I haven't uncovered it or worked on it in about a year and a half. So it's been sitting under this tarp with snow, all kinds of things. This is the first warm day. I have no idea what we're going to find, whether it's going to be mold or rat damage or perfect. So I want to take this off today, and I want to start sanding this thing and getting it ready to finally paint. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to take off the final clamps. I've already taken a bunch of them off. And I have this all tucked underneath. See, I did tuck that really well. Are you ready? Here we go. There it is. Looking beautiful. Few dead bugs. I don't see any kind of damage or anything. Looks a lot better than I expected. So, now it's time to start sanding it. Problem is, we need electricity. Okay. And it's still not working. Oh, second problem, you need to plug it in. Boy, you can see why I don't get a lot of work done, huh? Whoa. And we got another problem. Gotta turn it off first. There we go. Now I also went and got a marker, so when I find different places that I want to fill in, like right over here, I can make marks, and it'll save me having to try to find them all afterwards. There we go. So let me show you what I got just on this half here. So you can see I got a few little places like here. I'm sure when I sand it down more, it's going to look a lot better, but this is just going to help me to see some of the places that I need to fill in. See over here, there's some nice little holes. But for the most part, I did good a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. I had sanded it before I put it away. You can see over here, it's kind of getting a little gamey right over there. Some little nick marks. So nothing that's going to really matter. I'm not too worried about the bottom, but where people are going to see it. You can see this still needs to be sanded down a lot more. So I still got to do the transom here. And then this side. But all in all, I think my little Panga is looking pretty good. I'm really excited about it. So let me go ahead and put this on pause, and I'm going to finish sanding this side, and then I'll show you my secret weapon for filling in those holes. It'll be new to both of us because I've never used it before. Okay, now it's time to fill in those little holes, and I bought this stuff about 2 years ago, and it's Total Boat Total Fair epoxy fairing compound. Now this is not sponsored, but it should be. So I'm going to use this. I guess it's a two-part thing. It says mix ratio is 1 to 1. Application temperature 50 to 100 degrees, so it's about 50 right now. It's starting to get warm. Working time 15 to 60 minutes. That's how fast I got to put it on. And I can sand it in 3 to 12 hours. Woohoo! So I think I'm going to put this on today. And what I'll do is I'll come back tomorrow and do the final sanding. If it's sunny, we've been having a lot of rain. So I might have to speed this up as I go find an adult to help me take this plastic off. Okay, I get that part off. And this one too is on really tight. Now when using a razor blade, be careful. I cut through the plastic. You don't want to cut all through that plastic too. Wouldn't that be terrible? All right, let's see what they look like inside. How do you open them? Oh, there's a little pull tab. See that? Oops. It was a pull tab. Let's see what this one. A little pull tab, it says, and then I break it. Oh, I think, okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that. It's yellow here. And this one here is green. So you mix them together and it's even covered with plastics. So let's take that, put it there, so I can reuse them. That, put it there. Are you ready for this? Okay, I think I'll even use some of this. I left my paper towels outside. So, tell you what, that's a really quick fix. Aha, get paper towels in case I make a mess. And I should be ready for it. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is take some of this one and put it down there. And I wish I had some popsicle sticks. Pencil will do just as good. And let's see, I'm going to wipe it off because I don't want to get this one in the green one. That would make a mess, wouldn't it? Ooh, that's weird. It's blue inside. Don't know what I expected there, but maybe I should have read something a little further. So let's go ahead and cover these up again. So I'm just going to use a little bit at a time. And you should use gloves for this. Mine are upstairs and it's already starting the hardening time. So what I'm going to do is save my pencil for next time. And let's see what we can do here, all right? And mix this all in. The only thing I could find to work with was this plastic. Next one I'll probably get a big piece of cardboard or something. Let me know in the comments how you folks would mix this. There we go. We're kind of getting a little bit. Look at that. It's starting to. It's changing colors. Look at that. Woohoo! You want to get it mixed good because you want this stuff to stick. Okay, I think we're doing good. And I have a nice plastic spreader somewhere that I was going to use with this. Here it is. Yeah, so let's take this and go outside. Are you ready? But I think I'm going to use this spreader instead. Yeah, that works a lot better. Look at that, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and do this quick and then I'll come back and show you how it worked out. How's that? I actually did just a few spots. It seemed to fill in very well. It was very smooth, easy to work with, and the neat thing is green, so I could see what to work on. So either this afternoon or when I get another sunny day, because it's been raining a lot, I'm going to come over and sand down the rest of it, do a nice sanding for the rest of the boat as well. And once I get it all sanded and make sure any big holes are filled in, I'm going to do my primer coat of paint, I hope. And a lot of this stuff here I'm going to sand right out. It's just I had my last coating, just like all this, the coating was just too thick already. So I'm going to sand that right down. No use in continuing to fill it in with more compound. It's just going to get thicker and thicker and thicker. So I'm just going to sand that down and see how it goes. So all I have to do now is just sit here and wait on the sun. Actually, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go inside and do something else. So I'll see you when this dries up. Okay, so I did finish sanding it, and I put some of that Total Boat compound on it, and well, I'll tell you about it in a minute. Let me show you what I did. I sanded it all down, filled in the holes, and then I had some primer, so I went ahead and painted what I could. Got the transom painted, and this is just with this Pettit primer. You see I missed a little bit of it. The stuff was really thick. Well, I'll tell you about that in my synopsis here. You can see there's still a few holes there I missed. And at least now I can see them. I didn't see them initially. But all in all, after all the work I've done on it, to see it looking like that, I'm pretty proud of it. I can't wait to get it in the water. Okay, one step further in my progress, I have it mostly primed. A few, I guess, last words on reflection. I used this Total Fair compound to fill in the little holes and divots and things that I missed. I love the way it spread. I like how it changed color to show it was mixed. I don't like how it worked. I let it set a little over 24 hours. I came back, I sanded it off, and guess what? Everything came off, including what I filled in the holes with. It just doesn't seem solid enough, so I'm going to keep on using, I guess, hardened or epoxy wood filler instead. Yeah, not impressed with how it worked. Impressed with the process. Then the second thing I used was this Pettit Easy Prime, and I had a second can of this. I was able to get almost all the boat with one can. I probably would have, but I ended up throwing away about this much of it. I don't know what happened, but it was like clotting up, almost like little paint blood clots all over the place. I know when I opened it, it was solid. I couldn't believe how solid this paint was. I had to put it in a bigger container and stir it for, I'd say, at least half an hour before I had it able to work. Maybe that's why it still had some clots in the end of it. But I'm going to see if I can find a place to bring this one to actually stir before I use it. I mean, it's thick stuff. Would have been thicker if I didn't have so much congealed in the bottom. But I'm really happy with how the boat is turning out. And in the next video, hopefully I'll be able to fill in. I primed it because I wanted to see if there were any more holes, and I found a few little ones here and there. So I'll be able to fill those in, reprime it, and paint it. Then I'll be flipping it over. So this is getting exciting. Woohoo! Maybe I'll get to use that this summer. So with that, please go ahead and subscribe and follow me along with my build. I know it's been a long time. It's been a year and a half since I get back to it. Basically health problems, and I'm getting better. So with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.